answer. Coach Annan and his boys have a lot of questions they need to answer. Ishmael Husseini once again, but he couldn't control this one. Ball thrown in Freeman. Lovely control there by Freeman. But no, Jonah Evans. Oh, that was a poor ball there by Philip Osei. Bequin. He finds Freeman. Dan Somalis. A lovely 10 there by throwing in once again for golden kicks. Behind the boy is Richard Butchie. Good as he find his striker, but he goes way off. It's Bequin now once again. Lovely 10 there by Bequin. Aaron looks more tired. Aaron is asleep. Evans lost possession. It's Bequin. A strike from Bequin. Butchie cleared it out. Once again, Dan Soman Leeds United. But straight into the arms of goalkeeper Emmanuel Kwagi. Isaac back to Bismarck out. Back to Bismarck. Lovely pass inside there. Ishmael Hussein. Once again, my goalkeeper Mustafa Ali makes the ball his. Ball cleared by Audu. Evans. Husseini. Ball cleared by Richard Butchie to the arms of goalkeeper Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali finds nobody. The throw-in for golden kicks is Bismarck. But no. That was a poor tackle from Freeman. Isaac back. Referee says no. The ball needs to be stable, not a rolling ball. I will do behind the ball. Philip Audu. Bequin wins the tackle for Dan Sommer. It's Freeman, but he lost possession once again. It's Husseini to Papu, but once again cleared out. Freeman, but no, that was a poor challenge by Evans. Papu with the ball. No. Audu. Evans. Lovely 10 there by Evans. He finds Jonah. And that's a poor tackle there. By Atadapa. Foul for golden kicks, and behind the ball is the captain of the side, Evans John. He finds Papu. Back to Evans. But Evans lost possession. Referee says it's a handball. See a communication between the referee and Richard Butchie. A foul for Dansoman Leeds United. Behind the ball is David Quay. Straight straight into the 18-yard box. Emmanuel Kwaju to Awud. Richard. And he finds Jonah. Back to Evans. Once again, Richard. Interchange play, but it's a throw-in for Dansoman Leeds United. It's Aaron. But Aaron couldn't control this. Can this be a chance? But it ends up as a corner kick for Dansoman Leeds United. Their first corner kick of the day. Kalusha, so far so good, almost 22 minutes of play, 20 minutes of play. And how do you see this particular match?
Like I said earlier on, we are in for a good game. If only Dansoman Leeds United give us the clean game we are looking for. Golden Kings have shown that they are very disciplined on their behalf, and it left with Dansoman to also prove to us that, yeah, indeed they are very disciplined when they come to in and out action. So that's what we are looking for. But I think today there was a little bit pressure on the man Samuel Boko here, and he's trying all his best to at least get a goal for Dansoman Leeds United, but his balls are always being blocked by the defenders of Golden Kings FC. And my brother, let me remind you that if only
that was a nice strike.
Wow.
The man you were mentioning his
like
name,
I said,
Samuel Beko. That is a nice strike, a fine strike, and this has been the second in the league. All from long distance, some fine strikes. No. This guy is unstoppable from long range. This guy is unstoppable.
Yeah, Samuel Beko is always on top of his game. And like I said, if Dansoman Leeds United are into this game for a win, or let's say draw, then a lot of balls must come from the man Aaron Tete, because he is the arrowhead of their team, and so we expect him doing much more than what he's doing. He has gotten some chances and the ball always go wayward, so we expect much more than what Aaron Tete is doing. And my man Samuel Bako, I say kudos to him, and he should keep on doing what he's doing, and he will do something better for Dansoman Leeds.
That goal was an incredible goal. That was a fine strike. He did it last week. He has repeated it this week. That means that is what he's capable of doing. That's it. That's what he's 100% at. That was a fine strike from Samuel Bako. Richard to Evans, back to Richard. The throw in for Dansoman Leeds United. He's the goal scorer now. Lovely touch. Ball cleared out. It's Ishmael. Can this be a chance? Once again, the ball has been cleared and it's a throw in. Collins the day to Jonah. To Ishmael. Now Jonah once again. Ishmael. Back to the defense and he finds Richard. Can he swing pass to Fuseini? To Papo, but he lost possession. Samuel now. Ball stopped there by Philip Osei. He finds Awudu. Back to Philip. Lovely turn there. It's Papo. Back to Awudu. Lovely turn there by Awudu. It's Jonah now to Ishmael. Jonah once again. Lovely turn there by Jonah. He comes home and he finds Richard. Back to Philip. The goalkeeper. But the goalkeeper lost possession. Can this be a goal? But ball cleared out. No, this goalkeeper is under pressure. That was a fine save by Philip Osei. He saved Golden Kicks once again.
No, the goalkeeper Emmanuel Kwajo must learn from making such a mistake, because as a goalkeeper we expect something. Doesn't describe a very good goalkeeper there, and I think he should improve on that. Such mistakes are not being done by a professional keeper like Emmanuel Kwajo, and so he should learn on doing something better.
That was
It's a nice save once again by the goalkeeper Mustafa Ali. So far so good. It's been an entertaining football in this particular half. It's 2-1 in favor of Golden Kicks. Free kick for Dansoman Leeds United. Behind the boy is David Quay. You can see referee giving some caution to David Quay. David Quay needs to be careful. Referee calls for a free kick in favor of Golden Kicks. And behind the boys, Awudu. Back to Evans. Evans. Can this be a chance? Ow! Hot and miss.
Just too close, too close.
Hot and miss
Too close.
by Isaac Papu.
Too close.
He could have made it a third goal for Golden Kicks. But he missed that chance.
You know, some time ago I was told that as a striker or as a winger or as any player, or sometimes you need to learn of going in for the glory yourself. But this one, he wanted to be a team player, but instead of going in for the glory, he wanted to be a team player. And so you must learn of sometimes being a little bit selfish and putting the ball into the net for your team, because your team need your help a lot.
That was a strong challenge there on Collins today. You can see Dansoman Leeds United don't want to concede a third goal, but they want to get their second goal and equalize. Oh, that was a poor kick by Joshua Hussein. The corner, but he couldn't convert that, and it's a goal kick for Dansoman Leeds United. Ball cleared by Philip Osei, and he finds no one. It's Christopher Amponsa. He finds Aaron. Aaron goes to the midfield side. Nice dribble there. A cross. But ball cleared by Richard. Once again, Freeman. Lovely turn there. It's Philip Osei now. And you can see Aaron Tete complaining that it was a hard tackle, although he wasn't with the ball, from Bashar Dawidu. And the referees advising them that it's a game of football, it's a beautiful game. It's a game that brings peace between nations, between people, between towns. So you guys need to be careful over there. Throw in for Golden Kicks.
You know, there will never be peace. There's one thing I always say, there will never be peace the moment football exists, because football itself was created to bring peace. And so since the ball itself was created to bring peace, there will never be peace. And even when the ball was brought to bring peace, still the conflicts were still existing.
Lovely turn there. It's Jonah. But ball cleared out. It's Freeman now. A chance. Lovely turn there. But Aaron Tete flames.
Aaron Tete must really improve on his game. He must.
It's Fusaini once again. Fusaini. But ball cleared by Sadak. Could see more fouls in this particular game. It looks very hot. An end-to-end football from box to box. And it's a handball. Evans Jan. He finds Ishmael. It's Paku. But no, David Quay stops him. David Quay stops Isaac Bakpo. Nice turn there by Aaron, but well defended there by Evans Jan. Evans interchanging passes with Ishmael. Evans once again. He finds Bakpo. Back to Ishmael Note. Lovely turn. But ball cleared out once again. Dansoman on the attack. Lovely block there by Richard. He finds Jonah. Once again it's Evans. Jonah. Lovely control there by the defender. Atadapa. Can this be a chance? My ball cleared out once again. It's still golden kicks. A strike by the man Fusaini once again. And it goes straight into the woodwork. Both teams look deadly here. Prince, so far so good for you.
So far, we've witnessed a very nice game. End-to-end action from both sides. The players are really giving their all out, but I think there was something left which they need to add to their performance. My man, Joshua Fuseni, is always a threat to Dan Small whenever they are attacking them. So I think they need to bring in a plan that will help them to take out the man Joshua Fuseni. If only they're able to take in that guy, and I think Dan Small will be in for a very nice point this afternoon.
Dansoman have a lot of work to do to take the man Fuseni out, and that's the man Fuseni with the ball. And he wins a foul for his side.
It's really a threat to the team.
He wins a foul for his side. A foul for golden kick, and behind the ball is Richard Butchie. Richard Butchie. He finds Ishmael, but to nobody rather than the opponent's goalkeeper Mustafa Ali. AFA U19 League. We are live from the Lost Wembley Plus inside Shukura, formerly known as the Luso Park. A chance, a goal! And the man Jonah once again makes it 3 for golden kicks. The man Jonah Aite. Jonah Aite makes it 3 for golden kicks. So far so good. 2 goals for the man Jonah Aite. Giving the first free kick, he equalized it into a goal, and this time round a cool finish by him. All he needed to do was to pass the ball to the net, and he did it right. And it's Dansoman Leeds United 1, golden kick 3. And it's still the first half of the game. Awudu to Richard. Back to Awudu. And he finds Papo. Papo to who? To the captain of the fire, Evans. And that was a poor tackle there. David Quay needs to be careful here. David Quay needs to be very, very, very careful here. Because the referee has cautioned him so many times. And this time, Jonah calls the attention of the team doctors. And you can see some challenging and some miscommunication between both sides. Some argument. Talking of academy football, this is the first time a company, an association, or even a media house has organized a league for academies, and we have 12 teams participating in this particular league. It's a 22 solid weeks of action, and we are in the second week. And we are already enjoying ourselves. Some entertaining football, some competitive football, some skillful football. Richard! And it goes way off. He had his technique wrong, his power right.
I don't know why people are saying there was no football in the country now, but there was football going on here.
There is football.
But people are still saying there was no football in the country now.
Last week it has stopped. Everybody is saying football is back.
Yeah, football
and
is
once
back.
Again,
except those who doesn't know,
is
football is back.
Lovely 10 there, but he stopped. And you can see that Soman Leeds United doing all the hard tackles. But anytime they go in, it goes as a foul in favor.
You know, Dominic, like I said, Soman Leeds United lacks something, and you know the team is really disorganized. There's no communication between the players, and I think their coach is trying to do something. There've been some tactical changes.
Is back on the field.
Yes, there've been some tactical changes on the half of Soman Leeds, and you could see their striker, then our four-shirted man, Aaron Tete, has gone back to defend, and their defender, number 18 shirted man, Sadiq Skoda, is now the arrowhead of the team.
That was a fine strike earlier on by Sadiq Koda. Ball cleared out. A strike. It has been blocked. It's another corner kick. And you can see Samudin doing all the kicks. Trying to help his team come from a 3-1 defeat. Ball cleared out by Ishmael. To the captain, Aaron. Gives a pass. Can this be a chance? Freeman. Lovely tender by Freeman. The ball blocked to a goal kick by Philip Osei. It's a goal kick for Golden Kick. It's Bashar Dawudu now. Bashar Dawudu to Isaac. Back to Bashar Dawudu. Lovely turn there. He finds Isaac once again. Back to Bashar Dawudu. Lovely pass there to Collins Tete. To Jonah. Ishmael. But he couldn't finish this. Samuel once again. A goal kick for Golden Kicks. It's a throw-in. Christopher. He lost possession. Jonah. That was a nice interception. A throw-in for Golden Kicks. Richard finds Evans. Lovely turn there by Evans. To Papu. Jonah once again. Lovely turn by Jonah. That was a nice kill. Jonah. And he finds Ishmael. No. Once again, a brilliant goal. A beautiful goal. This is what we call a teamwork goal. And that's nobody than the man, the attacker, Isaac Papu. He did all the works and he gave it to the attacker of the team, Collins Tete. And he went straight into the post. That was a lovely finish there. 4-1 in favor of Golden Cakes. Soman Leeds United. I have a lot of questions to answer. In this particular one, the lost possession. A strike. It goes off. And you can see Mustafa Ali is not happy with what his defenders are doing.
Mustafa Ali is really poor this afternoon, and I think he must improve on his game. But to the man, Isaac Paco. He did a very good job. He got the ball, he got a chance, and he saw that the goalkeeper wasn't on point, and so this ball will go into the net straight direct, and then he go in for the ball, and he went in for the individual goal.
No, he didn't.
This
go
is
for
what
that
I was saying.
He passed the ball to Collins Tete.
You know, sometimes you have to be a team player, and at times you have to be an individual. You have to go in for individual glory, and that was one thing that the man did, Samuel Isaac Paco, and it's a very good for his team.
A strike by David, and it goes way off.
Dansuman Leeds is about to make a substitute in there.
In the substitution for Dansuman Leeds United. They substitute Christopher Amponsa. And he has been replaced by Emmanuel Pepra. Emmanuel Pepra and also Christian Kesu. Christian Kesu has also come in to replace Robert Mensah. The free kick for Dansoman Leeds United. And it's once again David Quay behind the ball. He drops the ball. But the referee says no. Bring the ball to the right direction. But it's still the man David Quay. You can see he has some special technique that his team wants him to deliver. His team wants him to establish his techniques when it comes to sport kick. So he's David Quay. David Quay. Can he convert this spot kick into a goal? And you can see between Freeman and Philip Osei, the referee giving them some advice to be careful over here. David Quay. A strike! But ball blocked. He goes in again. And ball blocked. Another free kick, but this time at a very dangerous place. Can Dansoman Leeds United make good use of this particular ball? Behind the ball is Samuel. We have Aaron Tete and we also have David Quay. Who is going to convert this? Who is going to convert this particular one? David once again. A shot, but straight to the human wall. And that's what you are seeing. Some end-to-end action. Nobody wants to give way.
You just said nobody wants to give way, but it seems that Somalis have already given way. They've given up because I don't see how the Somalis will come up and after losing 4-1. I don't see how they will be coming into this game again. I don't see how. They've already lost the game.
It's an action
and,
football.
You know, Golden Kicks are really giving us some golden performance this afternoon. Indeed.
Samuel. I know that was a poor challenge by Philip Osei. That is a poor challenge. Philip Osei goes to the player, but the referee calls him first. And that is the first yellow card of the day to Philip Osei.
You know, I'm really shocked. The first yellow card of the day going into Golden Kicks player. I was thinking at the end of the day we will see a lot of yellow cards going in to Dansoman Leeds United, but unfortunately I think it has been changed due to how disciplined Golden Kicks have been this afternoon.
You can't predict, but that was a good call by the referee. It was a very hard tackle. A free kick for Dansoman Leeds United. Can they convert this one? They've had a lot, but nothing came out of it. Let's see if this is going to be of good use to the team. Behind the ball is the goal scorer for Dansoman Leeds United, Samuel. Samuel behind the ball. And goalkeeper Emmanuel Kojo constructing his three-man wall. The ball comes in. A chance! But once again to the other side. Shamuddin couldn't convert that ball to a goal. Filippo said, Jan, Ishmael, but he couldn't control that one. A throw in for Leeds United from Dansoman. Pepra, and he finds Freeman, but no, Filippo said wins the tackle. A throw in once again for Dansoman Leeds. Atadapa finds Aaron, the captain. But poor control there. Lovely turn. Ball strike out by Aaron once again. Sadek. Lovely turn there. A throw in for Dansoman Leeds. Pepra with a throw in for Golding. Freeman, but he finds nobody. It's a goal kick for Golden Cakes. Awudu. He finds Jonah. Back to Fusaini. Fusaini. Lovely turn by Fusaini to Evans. But no, that was a poor pass by Evans. That was a good teamwork there. And ball to Fusaini. Comes home and he finds Richard Butchie. Awudu. To Fusaini, but he couldn't control this one. A throw in. Samuel. A handball. So the fouls keep increasing. The fouls of the game keep increasing. And this time around, a free kick for Dansoman Leeds United. And behind the ball is David Quay once again. David Quay. A strike! And it goes way off. It has been on countless occasions where David Quay can't convert the free kick into a goal. It's Richard. A pass, and he finds Collins Tete, the fourth goal scorer. But he couldn't control that one. Sadiq. A ball to Samuel. Can this be a chance? The referee says no. That was a poor tackle there by Evans Jan. Even though he's on the turf complaining, it's still against him. And once again, a free kick for Dansoman Leeds United. Behind the ball, it's the usual man, David Quay.
Yes, David Quay.
And he has been joined by Aaron Tete and also Samuel Beko. Goalkeeper Emmanuel Kojo of Golden Cakes constructing a four-man wall. You have Jonah in there, you have Collins in there. David Quay. This time round, he goes in for a team play. But ball cleared out by Filippo saying, it's Aaron. Straight to the arms of goalkeeper Emmanuel Kojo.
Dominic, Dansoman Leeds should really learn on how to take set pieces. it was these same set pieces that gave Golden Kings their first goal, and their coach needs to learn how to take set pieces because they've gotten like 5 or 6, and
More than 5,
nothing has come out of
time.
it. Nothing has come out of it, and they should improve on the taking set pieces.
Countless time, and that was a poor and a wrong tackle there by the man Aaron Tete.
Aaron Tete is really having a
And
bad
I
day.
wouldn't be
He's having a
surprised
bad day.
if he goes into the books of the referee.
Aaron Tete is
Although
having
the
a bad
referee
day
gave
today.
him a free kick, he went with a hard challenge.
He was the arrowhead of the team when this match really kick-started. And the coach saw that nothing was doing to help the team, so he needed to be changed to the back there so that he will be helping the defenders. But when we went back there, nothing good has been coming out from him.
This time it's Aaron straight into the 18-yard box of Golden Kicks. But he finds nobody. And it's a goal kick in favor of Golden Kicks Football Club or Sporting Club. Emmanuel Kwadwo to Bashad Audu. A twist and turn by Bashad, but he lost possession. And Prepra gave us a poor strike, an off-target strike, and a poor technique. A goal kick for Golden Kicks. And this time round, Emmanuel Kwadwo decided to strike it inside, straight to the 18-yard box. Prepare for Dansoman Leeds United. A ball cleared out by Richard Butchie. Samuel Beku. He wins a free kick once again. This time round, is he going to do his magic again? 1, 2, 3. A strike! A ball cleared out by the man Richard Butchie. He has been good. You can see the communication between the defenders of Golden Kings. So it's easy for them to defend when there is a dangerous attack by Dansoman Leeds United. A corner kick, but straight to the hands of goalkeeper. It's Fuseni for Golden Kings. Fuseni. But he lost possession. It's David, but David also lost. A chance, Isaac Baku. He couldn't make this count. Shamuddin, a strike, and it goes way off. For 45 minutes down, and referee blows his whistle for the first half of the game, and it's 4-1 in favor of Golden Kicks. They took the lead in the very first 5 minutes of the game, followed up by another goal. Dansoman Leeds United came in to strike one back, but still Golden Kicks managed their way to find 2 goals. It's 4-1 in favor of Golden Kicks. Prince, your submission for the first half.
Yeah, it's really been an exciting 45 minutes here on the Lost Wembley. And my brother, you've witnessed a very nice game. But like I said before this game was kicked on, that Dansoman Leeds United, if they are in for a point today, then they need to be a little bit disciplined. And you could see on the page of play that there was nothing like discipline on their behalf. The communication between player to player was very poor this afternoon. And from their coaches to the players to everything went off. And I think the team is really disorganized. They need to go to the dressing room, reshuffle their knives, and also come into this game and try to see if they will go in for a goal. Because don't forget, they are down by 3 goals. They were beaten by 4-1, and so I think they should come into the second half by with an idea of thinking that they will get a goal here this afternoon. And kudos to Golden Kicks for getting 4-1 this afternoon here. We are in for a very second.
Welcome to the second half of the game between Dansoman Leeds United and Golden Cakes. The first half ended 4-1 in favor of Golden Cakes. Can we say it's a done deal for them? Or Dansoman Leeds United are going to give them some questions to also answer in this particular second half, as they did to them in the first half? My name is Dominic Buedi Entry, and I'm at the commentary position with my man. Okay, Prince. So the first half ended 4-1 in favor of Golden Cakes. And this time around, can we say it's a done deal? They are taking the 3 points away, or Dansoman Leeds United are also going to give them some questions to answer?
I think it's a done deal for Dansoman Leeds United because I don't see how. I think it's a done deal for Dansoman Leeds United because because I don't see why Dansuman Leeds United will be coming into this game because you're already down by 4 goals to 1. So how are you going coming into this game since a team like Dansuman Leeds United is not organized, is not prepared? Because you could see the communication from player to player is not really on point. And so what I say is golden kicks will carry the day by. I won't be surprised if they win by 7 goals or 8 goals to 1. I won't be surprised at all.
Okay, my co-commentator is saying he won't be surprised if Golden Kicks take the lead by 4 goals and more. They already have the 4 goals, so we are waiting for the and more. A free kick for Dansoman Leeds United. Behind the boy is Samuel, the goal scorer, and also Samudin. But I could see everything shows that Samuel is the one going to take this one for them. Can he convert this particular one? 1, 2, 3, Samuel. Referee says no. A red kick. And you can see some miscommunication out there. David Quay went on the tail before the ball was kicked. A strike. A ball cleared out by Isaac Bakpu. A long throw. And he finds nobody. The ball has been cleared out. Fusaini. It's now Collins Tete. Oh, he was looking for Jonah Aite, but he couldn't find Jonah Aite. It's Freeman for Dansoman Leeds. Freeman. My ball cleared out. It's now Isaac. Isaac for Golden Kicks. And he finds Collins. My ball cleared, and it's a throw-in for Golden Kicks. It's Ishmael Norte. Ishmael Norte. No, referee says it's a fair play. Samuel. A fine pass. He was in search of Sadiq Koda, but he couldn't find him. Awudu for Golden Kicks. Isaac now. Nice turn by Ishmael. Lovely twist and turn. Ishmael Norte. One nice control there by Collins. It's Samuel. But he couldn't control this. A strike! And goalkeeper Mustafa Ali points it out for a corner. Jonah Aite looking for his hat-trick. Looking for his third goal of the day. He wants to be the first player to score a hat-trick in this particular league, but goalkeeper Mustafa Ali denied him. It's a welcome goal kick in the second half for Golden Kick, and behind the boys, Ishmael Norte. A strike inside the box, but poor head there and a poor control. The ball lacked direction. And that was the 2-goal scorer, the brace man, Jonah Aite. A welcome goal kick for Dansoman Leeds United. It's Atadapa now. Lovely turn. He finds Aaron Tete. Aaron Tete in search of Freeman. But Freeman was nowhere to be found. It's a goal kick for Golden Kicks. Bashar Daudu. Fusaini back to Bashar Daudu. No, can this be a chance? It's Freeman for Dansoman Leeds. Pepra. No. David. Lovely tender. Can this be a chance? And it's a goal. David Quay. David Quay goes in for the first goal of the second half for Dansoman Leeds United. With Dansoma poor threats, would they give them some questions to answer? 4-2 in favor of Golden Kicks. And you can see a player on the turf, and he calls for the attention of the team doctors. a player of Dansoma Leeds United. And he calls for the attention of his team doctors. And David Quay, the goal scorer, is back on his feet. A free kick for Golden Cakes. Behind the boys, Evans Jan. A lovely team play. But ball has been cleared by the captain of the side. A throw in for Golden Cake. It's Jonah this time round with the ball. A lovely control there by Freeman. Twist and turn by Freeman, but no way for Freeman. Referee says it's still ball in play. It's Pepra now. He finds Sadiq, but no, Sadiq couldn't. It's Jonah once again. Atadapa, but referee says no. Another player on the turf, and it's no other than the man David Quay. David Quay. You can see he goes for the second time on the turf. He holds the right foot. His team doctors has attended to him once again. Substitution is about to be made at the side of Golden Cakes. Sharif Adamu comes in to replace Ishmael Norte. Sharif Adamu comes in to replace Ishmael Norte. Shamuddin, lovely turn there by Shamuddin. He wins a throw in for his side. He finds Sadiq at the long side. But ball cleared out. It's the man who just came in. He finds Isaac Bakpo. Can this be a chance? Adamu, but he goes on the turf. Goalkeeper Emmanuel. John Evans finds Jonah. No, but straight to the hands of goalkeeper Mustafa Ali. A strike! But out is Isaac Bakpo. It's the man Collins Tete. Aaron, Pepra, Freeman, Samuel. Christian. Can this be a goal? But Freeman lost the last touch to convert this one. Samuddin. Ball cleared out. A throw in for Golden Cakes.
You know that Somali is really do something this second half, and I think they should improve on what they are doing. What they are doing is good for their side though, but to come on level with
another
Golden
substitution
Cakes
to be made
by 4-4, I think they should
for
continue what they are
United.
doing. Their coaches are trying to bring
Joel,
in some guys with a fresh energy.
Substitution. Joel comes in to replace Freeman. No, referee said foul first. Foul on Adamu. Just at the edge of the 18-yard box. A free kick in favor of Golden Kicks. They did it in the first half. Are they going to do it this time round? It's the same man, Jonah Aite. He converted the very first one they had in the game into a goal. And this time round, he's behind the ball once again at a very dangerous place. A chance for Golden Kick to expand their lead. We have Evans Jan, the captain of the side, and also Jonah Aite. Jonah Aite, far away from the ball. He comes in with a strike straight into the human wall this time round. Ball cleared by Atadapa, Aaron. But he finds no one. It's still Dansoman Leeds United. Lovely 10. And David Quay once again. David Quay once again has scored a second goal in the second half for Dansoman Leeds United. And it's 4-3 in favor of Golden Kicks. 2 goals has been pulled off. Just a goal.
You know, Dansoman Leeds United have really worked on filling the loopholes they had in the second half. Their coach has really done a good job by the man, David Akam, still being in this game. You know, he has gotten 2 goals in the second half. This was something we were expecting from him in the first half, but he couldn't do it, and he's really paying for he's paying his price in the second half. He should improve on that, and he'll get.
And that once again,
it was a hard tackle.
It's a poor tackle. David Quay, the 2-goal scorer, goes into the books of the referee. David Quay needs to be careful here, because any hard tackle once again takes him off the pitch. You see some complaining between the team. They are saying that is his second yellow card, but the referee says no, it's his first yellow card of the day. And he gives his sheet to the captain of Golden Kicks.
I think that was a very bad decision there. As a referee, you need to be on top of your game. You don't have to be showing your records to the opponent. You have to be on top of your game. The referee needs to be on top of his game. You don't have to be showing his records to any of the team or any of the coaches, not even we, the officials, until the match is over. So he must learn from that. No matter the pressure that comes on you, you have to be on top of your game as a referee.
A chance for Golden Kicks to expand their lead. It's Jonah. And this time round, he finds nobody. Christian. Back to Sadiq. But he finds nobody. It's Philippe Osei. A goal kick for Golden Kicks. It's a 7-goal thriller so far. 4 for Golden Kicks. 3 for Dansoman Leeds. And no. That was an off-target shot. Ball headed out by Richard Butchie. A throw in once again. And you can see Dansoman Leeds United mounting some pressure. Amadou, anytime he gets the ball, he slips off. Shamuddin with a strike. But straight to the hands of goalkeeper Emmanuel Kwaju. Ball flipped inside. Headed out. And you can see the fans keep chanting. throw-in for golden kicks, and referee ordered some caution to Shamudin. It's Bakpo now, and he finds Amadou. Collins Tete to Philippe. It's a throw-in. Collins Tete. Still Collins Tete. A twist and turn. He's up on his feet. But ball won by Sadiq. It's Samuel now for Dansuman. Can this be a chance? But no. David Quay now. And that is a foul by Jonah. It's an active end-to-end football. And behind the ball this time, a quick kick. Referee says no. David Quay, as usual, behind the ball for Dansoman Leeds United. And you can see how the fans are chanting for a goal. A chance for Dansoman Leeds. A strike. But it goes way off. And you can see some reaction from the fans. Some sort of disagreement. And no pure water being thrown in the fans. A corner kick for Dansoman Leeds United with golden kicks. And you can see in the stands some fight in there. Some disagreement, I should say, between the fans. And you can see he finds Aaron Tete. Lovely control by Aaron. But the ball straight into the arms of goalkeeper Emmanuel Kwaju. And you can see a player on the turf, and that's the captain for Dansoman Leeds United, Aaron Tete. Some of the fans who cannot stand the pressure in the stands will find their way out. And the team doctors of Dansoman Leeds United giving some medical treatment to Aaron Tete, the captain of the side. No, he's being walked off the park. Can he continue? Only time will tell, and his fitness level will tell. Aaron Tete, the captain of the side. Philippe Osei finds Bashad Amadou. Jonah to Isaac Bakbu. And that's Bashad Amadou. Referee says no. It's a foul. It's a foul on Bashad. You can see Bashad in pains. but he comes back onto his feet. A throw in for Golden Kicks. Jonah. And once again, Prince, David Quinn needs to be careful. So
Yes,
far,
he
so
really
good,
needs.
Prince. Your
By
submission
now,
about the game.
by now, it should have been booked by the referee long time ago because some of the tackles he really goes in are very hard tackles. And some tackles have been booked, but I think the referee always overlooked it. And he needs one more question, and I think he'll be off the pitch by taking a red card. I won't be surprised if David Quay takes a red card in this particular game. I won't be surprised at all.
Prince is saying he wouldn't be surprised. And that is Richard Boucher with some hard tackle in there. Play on the turf. How do you kick a ball? Referee calls him back. Substitution to be made. And you can see Zongo coming in to replace Husseini. Zongo. Abdul. And no, Husseini didn't make way for Zongo. You can see a player of Golden Kicks on the turf. He's trying to play the North African approach, the North African tactics, trying to steal some time. And Richard Boucher is back on his feet. It's been an entertaining second half. 2 goals into the second half, and all going in favor of Dansoman Leeds United. A foul against Zongo. And you could see that was a fine clearance by the goalkeeper. A goal kick set by the referee. You can see the fans are wild for victory. If they are wild for victory, then their team need to produce 2 goals. But if they want a draw, then they need 1 goal. Zongo. A fine strike by Isaac Bakpo. But he couldn't make it on target. No. Vincent should have done better for his team.
Should have done better.
A chance for Dansoman Lees is the man Fuseni. It's the man Fuseni who was in search of Collins Tete. A fine pass, but Collins went before the ball.
You know, this was what I was saying, that as a player, you need to learn how to go in for personal glory. And if he should have gone in for this ball by himself, by now his team have been laughing by now. But he wanted to be a team player, and not all days that you'll be a team player. But I think these are some of the philosophies of an academy club. You know, academies go in for team players instead of going for one player glory.
Was a poor tackle there. No. The reaction from the fans can't even tell you what's happening there. The A and the O alone. The E, the O, the E. No. They still want a goal. They still want a goal. And the fans of Dansoman Leeds United chanting in their numbers, singing all their traditional songs, trying all they can to give their team a lead.
You know, sometimes it's good to cheer with your team, it's good to chant for your team, but Dansoman Leeds United fans need to learn how to comport themselves. They really need to learn how to comport themselves.
Atadapa. But to goalkeeper Mustafa, he goes in again. It's Christian for Dansoman. Ball headed out. It's Aaron Tete for Dansoman. Christian for Dansoman. Lovely control there by Christian. And he finds Shamuddin. A strike by Shamuddin. But he kicks the ball to the fans. Dansoman Leeds United still have a goal that they need to answer. Ball cleared by Shamuddin. Isaac Bakpo, a strike, but goes off target. Goalkeeper Mustafa do the usual thing. He kicks it straight into the post, but ball headed out. It's Shamuddin who is in search of Christian, but it's a goal kick for golden kicks, a throw-in rather. Collins Tete now for golden kicks. Collins, and he finds Jonah. A twist and turn by Jonah, and he has been fouled by Atadapa. "30 minutes of action into the second half, and it's only a goal that differentiates between Dansoman Leeds and Golden Cakes. A pass from somewhere and he finds nobody. But referee says no. A goal kick for Golden Cakes and goalkeeper Emmanuel Kwaju. 1, 2, he goes in and he finds Jonah, but ball cleared by Samudin once again. A throw in for Dansoman. He throws in, but ball cleared. It's Philip Osei now to the captain Evans John. Evans, and he finds Isaac Pakpo. Lovely control there. Isaac to Jonah. A strike by Jonah, but straight to the arms of goalkeeper Mustafa Ali. He goes in again. Nice control there, but he lost possession. Samudin, and everybody screams. Referee says no. That was a foul by Samuel earlier on Jonah Aite. A foul for Golden Cakes.
That was not really a foul though, but I think he was bullying the guy with his height.
Referee calls for a play on. It's Prepra now. Prepra. Vincent. Christian, and he finds Samudin. Back to Samuel. Samuel to Vincent. No, Christian couldn't find way. For Dansoman Leeds United. Can they answer the very last goal left, or they are going to leave it unanswered? Samudin for Dansoman. No, and that is a very bad tackle by the captain of the side, Evans John, and David Quay. The two skippers for both sides. Behind the ball now is Quay David for Dansoman Leeds United. Can this be a chance? A strike! And he goes straight into the stands. Bashad Amadou now. It's Vincent. Samudin. But straight to the arms of the goalkeeper. Samudin once again to Samuel. And the goalkeeper made the ball hiss again. And you can see another player, and that's Philip Osei on the turf. He calls for the attention of the team doctors. The team doctor is attending to Philip Osei. Philip Osei on the turf. And that is what we call the North African tactics. Just after Philip came on his feet, Richard Butcher also goes on the turf. He's also back on his feet. Prince, we have about 10 minutes to go. And do you think Dansoma Lees can answer the very last question left?
I don't even want them to answer. I don't even want them to equalize these particular goals. Because their performance on the day has been very poor. They look disorganized.
But I will not
Like I've
agree
been
with you
saying
if you say their performance have been poor. Because in this particular
it's been
second
poor.
half,
Talking of performance-wise, I will give it to Golden Cakes. Talking of performance, I'll give it to Golden Cakes. Because they've really possessed the game. They've shown that they are really organized coming into this game. And they were focused too. And I think this second half, the Dansoma Leeds United have done something good. And I think we need to recommend them for that.
a chance for Dansoma Lees and it's Vincent. Vincent Akotara. But Samudin slips off the ball and it's a throw in for Dansoma Lees. Behind the ball is Samudin. Can this be a chance? Pepra. Lovely turn by Philip Osei. A ball cleared by Atadapa. Samuel Beko now. Samuel. And he finds Pepra at the left side. A cross by Pepra. But he finds nobody. It's a goal kick. For Golden Cakes. And behind the ball now is Richard Botwe. A long strike. A strike. No, that was a poor one by Isaac Bagbo. And people were calling for a foul from that particular tackle, but referee says no, that was a fair play. That was a fair play. A goal kick, and it's Richard Butchie once again. A throw in for Golden Kicks. Evans Jan. He finds Zongo. But no, Zongo couldn't control this one. It's Samuel now. A throw in for Dansoma Lees. Samuel. And no, that was a hard tackle there by Isaac Bakbo. A foul, and behind the ball this time. It's Aaron Tete, just at the center circle. A strike by him, and ball cleared out by Richard Botwe of Golden Cakes. A corner kick, but referee says no, it's a throw. A free kick for Dansoman against Dansoman, and this time around is for Golden Cake. But no, another substitution to be made in favor of Golden Cakes, and this time around Fusaini Joshua has made way for Emmanuel Tete. Can this be a chance? A free kick for Dansoma Lees and goalkeeper Mustafa Ali. Ball cleared out. It's now Collins Tete. The captain, and he finds Isaac now. Isaac Baku to Collins. And no, that was a fine header, but way off target. And the ball goes straight to the goalkeeper. And he play a quick one with Richard Butchie. A ball cleared out by Christian.
You know, Golden Kings are into this game to defend their one only goal left. And that's why they changed Joshua Fuseni, and then they brought in a defender who is in the person of Imando Tete, just to defend the one goal lead for them. And I think it is a good plan for them.
For Golden, for Dansoman Leeds United, is taking place. And the man who came in, Christian, has been sent off, and he has been replaced by Stephen Odum. So Christian Kesu goes off for Stephen Odum. Now that was a fine header by the striker Collins Tete, and he finds nobody. .42 of action. Aaron Tete, he smashed it inside. Ball cleared out. A corner kick for Golden Kings. Isaac Bakpo finds his captain. Still Isaac. Another corner kick for him. Isaac Bakpo. And this time around, he's going to do it himself. A quick play between he and Emmanuel Tete. A goal kick. Goalkeeper Mustafa was instead of Stamudin, and he couldn't find him. A throw in for Golden Kicks. Richard Butchie. And he finds Bakpo now. And no, a throw in at the other side as well. From the right to the left. From my commentary position, it's Prepra. He finds Vincent. It's David Quay. Ball headed out. And we are into the dying minute of the game. Almost 89 minutes of action. Prince, do you think that Dansoman Leeds United is going to answer the very question remaining?
Even though they also saying like this are dangerous, but I don't see Dansoman Leeds United coming into this game and equalizing the last goal left. I don't think so, because you could see that the Golden Kings have done some tactical changes in there. They've changed the forward and they brought in a defender, and also Dansoman has also done something in there. Dansoman changed a left winger, and they changed the defender and they brought in a left winger, which means they are also coming in to see if they will get a one goal to equalize the 4 goals. And I don't think it will work out for them, because you could see the Golden Kings guys are still pressing up and they are still eager for goal, but they can still get one.
Let's see if they can get. My ball cleared out. Samudin for Dansoman Leeds. And he finds Joel. Lovely control there by Joel. But he has been bullied by Richard Butchie. Ball cleared out once again. And a chance. Can this be a chance? No, no, no. Isaac Pakpo couldn't conclude the story now. He still gave Dansoman some breathing space. A corner kick for Golden Kicks. And would they make this
You know, the best
use?
best Isaac Papo can do is what he did. Actually, the ball should have been taken by Zongo Abdo, but he waited for the ball for his opponent to cover up before he gave the ball to Isaac Papo, and so Isaac Papo did what he can do to help his team.
A free kick for Dansoman Leeds United. And Mustafa Ali this time. And straight referee blows his whistle for the end of the game. Dansoman Leeds United couldn't control or couldn't answer the very last question which was left for them. Credit to the boys, the winning team, Golden Kicks. Some beautiful display in the first half, but they lost control in the second half to Dansoman Leeds United. But still, Dansoman Leeds United couldn't answer the remaining questions. They were given 4 questions to answer. They answered 3 and left 1 unanswered. And win has been in favor for Golden Kicks. Prince, your final submission at the end of 90 minutes. It ended 4-3 in favor of Golden Kicks.
But it's been an exciting 90 minutes here at Loso Park, and you could see that Golden Kicks actually got the upper hand by 4 goals to nothing in the first, 4 goals to 1 in the first half, thinking that they've already done the job, they've already buried everything. But Dansoman Leeds United came into the game strongly, and they got a 3 goals, thinking they could equalize the 4 goals. But unfortunately, the football goals didn't speak for them today. But I think as subsequent games go on, Dansoman Leeds United will be a team to beat in this tournament.
Dansoman Leeds United, it's a hard team to beat. As Prince said,
The final game of the day has started and it's Jehams coming up against Kingate. Let me take you through the lineup for Kingate. In goal post, they have Benjamin Chum, who is number 80, Yao Chumesi, Sadiki Chreme, Joseph Ofori, Wahab Adams. We have Tamim Musa, Donny Kose, Roland Kumi, Alfred Kuranche, then Obin Osei Emmanuel, who is number 80, is a striker. In substitution, we have Gideon Fosu, Joshua Tete, Peter Kitichi, Kofi Safo, Michael Ofe, Abe Nathaniel. We have Jima Emmanuel, who is number 17, and he is a winger. So the game has started. And a throw-in in favor of J-Hams. Throw beautifully, controls. The captain of J-Hams passes the ball forward in the 18-yard box, and the ball is out. Possession has been won by Kingate. A long one, and looking forward to connect the ball. What can he do? And a timely intervention clearance by J-Hams. And we have done 2 minutes of play here. No goal to either side. J-Ham stands beautifully. 1-2, looking forward. What a turn. Ofori, long one to his left side, chested beautifully. And a shot. What a shot there. And he was looking to find a target. So far, so good for both sides. A long throw, headed beautifully by Joseph Ofori. Controls beautifully in the center circle to the left side of attack. What can he do? The captain. And 1-2 play in the 18 box, and look at that. He nearly opened scoring for J-Hams. And remember, J-Hams, their first game, they beat Shukra by 1-0. So in this game, expectations are high. Quick through there. J-Hams still with possession. Turns beautiful. Ofori looking forward. Send the course, and it has been blocked. And looking forward to initiate the attack, but they have been fouled by the men of J-Hams. And it's a free kick in favor of J-Hams. J-Hams looks so dangerous opponents for Kingate. And behind the ball is talisman Joseph Ofori. Joseph Ofori behind the ball. What can he do? Can he open scoring for J-Hams here? And Ofori! Look at that one. What a strike by Ofori, which went wide past the goalkeeper. Now it's a goal kick in favor of Kingate. A long one to the right side, headed away by Kingate. Controls beautifully in the 18-yard box. Back to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper pushes the ball forward, right side. Controls beautifully, looking to initiate the attack. What can he do? Turns beautifully and sends the ball back to his defender. 1-2 pass on the wings, and the ball has been taken. And possession has been won by J-Hams. A quick throw by J-Hams. Alfred throw beautifully, couldn't control, and then the ball has been won by Kingate. Kingate 1-2 pass, turns beautifully, and the ball is out of play. It's a throw-in in favor of a long throw, and couldn't find his target. And we have done our 5 minutes of play, no goal to either side. A long throw, headed away. The goalkeeper grabs the ball. Goalkeeper Benjamin Chum passes the ball forward. Controls beautifully, looking for an option. And a long through pass, controls beautifully by Openyose. Openyose fighting for the ball. A long one, controls beautifully. And Alfred couldn't get his first touch on points. Ball won by J-Hams. J-Hams pushing forward. 1-2 play. J-Hams on the move. Turns beautifully, and what a lovely intervention. 1-2 swinging passes together. J-Hams still swinging passes together to the left side, and then has been blocked by the man Wahab Adams. And to the far right, couldn't get to the target. 1-2 play, and J-Hams, what are we seeing? Lovely football by J-Hams. Roland Kumi, and shots! The ball lacked direction. Roland Kumi was looking forward to open scoring. By a shot, went past the goalkeeper. Ball on the attack. 1-2 play. Swinging passes together, and the ball is out of throw. A throw-in favor of Kingate. A long through there, looking to find Obinyose. Obinyose with the ball. A long one to his far right, and that's been cleared beautifully by the J-Hams men. Kingate swinging passes together. Sadiq Chireme passes the ball to Alfred. Alfred, what a 10-day by Alfred. Wahab Adams. And he couldn't find his target man. And it's a throw in favor of Jihams. A long throw in the air, headed away by the Kingate men. Controls beautifully. 1-2, a long one, approaching the goal line of Kingate by goalkeeper Benjamin Chung. Control the situation. Controls the ball to the right side, back to the goalkeeper Chireme, into the center circle, headed away by the Jihams men. 1-2 play, Kingate controls the ball, back to the man, and Jihams have won possession to their goalkeeper. And look at that effort, and what? The first goal has been scored. Look at that mistake by the goalkeeper. What? And Roland Kumi has open scoring here. We've done about 8 minutes of play, and Roland Kumi has open scoring for us. What a brilliant strike by Roland Kumi. And the goalkeeper will have questions to answer for that silly mistake. Kingate still fighting with the ball. Kingate. They are up by 1-0. Kingate pushing forward. Roland couldn't connect the ball. A long throw, headed away, and shot. Look at that one. And he nearly got an equalizer for Jihams. What a lovely strike by Ablo Fofu. Look at that strike. A brilliant one by our standard. And goalkeeper Joshua Abe behind the ball. A long one in the 18-yard box, headed away by Jihams. Jihams men controlling their back four very, very well. Can get on the move. Couldn't get out with the ball. Jihams. And Thomas 1-2 play and steal the ball with Thomas, and Andrew Ado couldn't hold touch. And it's a throw in favor of Kingate. Control the ball beautifully. Back to his man. 1-2 play. What can he do? And back to him. Try to get the attack on. Fighting for the ball, and the ball has been won by Vincent Corti. A long one to the left side of attack. Blocked beautifully. The men are displaying fine style of football. Jihams on the move. And he arrived late at the scene. And it's a throw in. Quick throw. Controlled beautifully. Kingate. 1-2. And Dennis a long one into the 18-yard box. Headed, and the goalkeeper had the situation under control. Joseph Abbey. And it's another challenge by goalkeeper Benjamin Chung. Also has the ball now. And it's a throw in favor of Jihams. And goalkeeper Benjamin Chung is down. So we have done about 10 minutes of play, and Kingate have their noses ahead. A perfect strike by Roland Kumi opened the scoring in the 6th minute. A long one, controls beautifully in the half of Jihams, and then the goalkeeper grabs that one. Jushabi threw the ball beautifully into the middle of the pitch, and back to the goalkeeper of Benjamin Chung. Benjamin Chung grabs the ball in his 18. What can he do? A long one, approaching the goal line of Jihams, headed away by Jihams, looking forward, fighting for the ball. 1-2 play. Kingate on the move. And Alfred, a long one, headed away by the fine defender, Andrews Ado. He has so far been brilliant in the game. Swinging passes together, Jihams. And Jihams turns beautifully. A long one, and the goalkeeper grabs that one. Goalkeeper Joshua Abbey, and in the center circle, Jihams on the move. Jihams, what can they do? And look at that one, what a twist and turn. And look at that challenge. And an infringement has been spotted by the referee. And behind the ball. It's Stephen Watson. A long one by Stephen Watson into the 18-yard box, headed away by the Kingate men. Controls beautifully. 10. What a lovely 10 by the man, Joseph Ofori. And the referee has called for an infringement against Kingate. So it's a free kick in favor of Jehams. A long one, approaching the goal line, headed away. And Kingate still on the move. Shot in the 18-yard box. Headed away, center circle, approaching the goal line. And diffusing that kind of pressure on him. Prince, so far, so good for Jehams.
You could see both teams are doing their best. They are trying all they can. They are all playing attacking football. And you know, when an academy teams like this meet and they are playing an attacking football, it becomes very difficult for both teams to penetrate into the half of the opponent. And so we are in for a good game, and we witness the 90 minutes.
So we are in for a good game. Headed away. Jehams still on the move. Jehams swinging passes together. Roland, Alfred calling for the pass. And a long one, looking to collect the ball. And the goalkeeper, Benjamin Chung, grabs that one. A long throw to his midfielder. Just beautiful. And then the ball has been won by Kingate. The ball is out of throw. And it's a throw in favor of Kingate. A long throw to Wahab Adams, center circle. Lovely control, turns beautifully, and there was a foul that was called by the referee. So Eric McCarthy behind the ball. A long one by Eric into the half, headed away by the Kingate men. Controls beautifully. Kingate on the move. Kingate sends the ball to his left side, and look at that tackle. A timely intervention tackle by the man, Musa Munkaila. And Musa Munkaila, a long cross out of the danger zone. Controls beautifully, turns, and the Jehams men, look at that lovely tag. And still Jehams on the move. Jehams passes the ball forward. Look at that dribble, and a tackle from behind, but which was ignored by the goalkeeper. Kingate on the move. Kingate, what can he do? Look at that one. And he sends the ball to the man. What can he do? And shot! The shot went wide past the goalpost. And as we stand now, Kingate are leading J. So a corner kick in favor of Kingate. A long one, headed away. In the half of Jehams, and couldn't get touch with the ball. What's a dribble? Pushing forward, looking for an option. Controls the ball beautifully to Obeng. Obeng on the move. Obeng, and the ball has been taken away by Adu. Quick throw, Jehams swinging passes together. Lovely 10, pushing the ball forward. Look at that one. And the goalkeeper has the ball now. A long one in the air, headed away by Eric McCarthy. Kingate on the move. Kingate pushing forward. And he was looking for an infringement, but it was ignored by the referee. Lovely touch. Foul has been spotted by the referee, Prince.
Yes, that was a clear foul out there. And, you know, like I said, these academy teams, they really play some beautiful football. As you can see, the Kingate guys are doing all they can just to make sure that that one goal that they've taken as a lead will maintain as it is till the first 45 minutes is over. But you could see Jehams guys are also pushing off to see if they can equalize this game and score one more or two more goals before the 45 minutes is over. But the Kingate guys are also doing very well. But one thing I always keep on saying is their Arrowhead should always be on top of his game, because he is the only one that can be the decider for his side.
So he can be the only one to be the decider. And look at that one. And a handball has been spotted by the referee. And Jihams look dangerous in the half of Kingen. So it's a goal kick in favor of Kingen. What a lovely game. The footness so far. We've done about 17 minutes control, 1-2 play. And look at that one. Tamim Musa. And Tamim Musa still dominating pace to the left side, controls beautifully by Alfred. Headed away, looking to connect Alfred. But the men, Jiham's men, really short. And look at the direction of the ball. Emmanuel Mensah couldn't get his targets on point. Wow. What a strike there. But it lacked direction. It lacked pace.
You know, shooting from afar is also one strategy when, you know, you can't penetrate into opponents' back players. You know, that's one information as a coach or a coach like Mourinho, that's what he tries doing. When he sees that he can't penetrate into your back four, what he does is he advises players to try shooting some from behind, and that's what the guy did. But I think if you are shooting from afar, you also know what you are going in for, and always make sure that your ball will get to the right point you want it to go.
So next time, you take motivation from that in order to get his target point. And it's a free kick in favor of Jihams. A long one, headed away by the Kinged men. Still Jihams couldn't control the ball, and the ball is out of play. It's a throw-in favor of Jihams. And it's in favor of Kinged Ida. A long throw headed away by the Jihams man, controls beautifully. To instant 10, 1-2 play to the far right, and the ball has been intercepted by the captain, Vincent Corti. And it's a free kick in favor of Jihams. And behind the ball is Eric McCarthy. Let's see whether Eric McCarthy can also conjure magic. Eric McCarthy behind the ball. Eric, what can Eric do? And the referee is going through some complaint. So we've done about 20 minutes of play, and Kinged are leading Jihams by 1-0. That lovely strike by Roland Kumi. This is second goal of the tournament so far. In his first game, he was the one who scored for Kinged, and in this game too, he's the scorer. So we expect a lot from Roland Kumi. And Eric, and that was a feeble one from the man Eric McCarthy. Benjamin behind the ball. A long one approaching the half of Jihams, headed away. And the Jihams men are just strong in the air, swinging passes together. Jihams on the move, 1-2 play. And that was a lovely intervention. See, the ball is out of play. And it's a throw-in favor of Kinged. A quick throw, touch the ball. Look at that pass. That was a brilliant pass there. A long one to his far left back. He couldn't get his target man. That was Alfred Kranti. And Joshua Abbey. A long one. Headed. And the ball is out for a throw-in in favor of Kinged. A long throw, Jihams, and lovely clearance by William Ajay. 1-2 play. Look at the 10. And the man is really causing mess. And Emmanuel Mensah has been fouled by the referee. Show no interest. 1-2 play. Look at that quick pass headed away. And Jehams, lovely clearance by Musa Munkaila. Headed away. Jehams, what can they do? Jehams, and look at what? Look at that from Abalofofu. Prince, were you expecting him to do better?
I thought this ball was a goal. I almost counted this ball as an equalizer for Jehams boys, but not knowing the man Abalofofu was going to take this ball in his own way, do things he likes with the ball. But you know, talking of Jehams, their player Emmanuel Mensah is a player to watch this afternoon, because this particular league, he's the leading goal scorer for Jehams. He scored their one lead goal for them against Shukura. And so he is a man to watch this afternoon. Whenever he's getting closer to the net of Kingate, you could see that guy put a little bit of danger into the Kingate defenders, and so they should improve on throwing that guy out of the game, because the moment he's out of the game, it remains with 9 players, and I think Kingate guys can deal with them.
So they should keep that in focus and see whether he can materialize for them. William Ajay, what can William do? A long one in the half of Kingate, headed, and what a lovely header by the captain of Jehams. And Benjamin Chum passes the ball forward. 1-2 play to the far left, approaching the goal line. And Wahab Adams couldn't get his move on target. Musa Munkaila long through, headed away. Jehams passes the ball to his far right back. Finds no one. A quick throw. Lovely 10. 1-2 play by Kingate boys. 1-2, the floor. And still with the ball, Kingate. Lovely 10, and they are just bullying each other at the far right of the pitch. So it's a free kick in favor of Kingate. What can he do with this free kick? A long one, headed away. And the man, Musa Munkaila, has taken the ball out of play, and it's a corner in favor of Kingate. Donikusi, a long one, headed, and no one was there to rescue the ball. And it's a throw-in in favor of Jehams. Jehams on the move. What a lovely intervention. 1-2 play. Jehams. Back to the right. A long one. Who's connecting? And goalkeeper Joshua Abbey grabs that one. The center cycle to his far left, but the ball has been controlled beautifully by Eric McCarthy. 1-2 play. Eric. Adu passes the ball forward and finds no one. And there was some complaint by the Jehams players. So far, how will you assess the performance of the referee?
The referee has been good since morning, and you know, this is our 3rd game for today, and his first game, it was massive. Second game, everything was on point. I only had just a single issue when our second game, you know, he had a ball in his hand, and you know, I think Dansuman Leeds United players here, they approached him and they said, no, this ball wasn't a foul ball, and you have to open his records and show it to them. So I think as a referee, that's something you shouldn't have done. You don't have to show your records to any of them, not even read the officials, until the game is done. That's when you can show your records to them. So I think that was one thing I was not on his side. But aside that, everything he has done today is on point.
So the referee has got most of his decision on point. Goalkeeper, Joshua. Long one by Joshua. Headed away by the man, Yao Chumesi. The ball is out of play. And it's a corner in favor of Jehams. Jehams are just piling the pressure on Kinge. Do you see Jehams equalizing before the first half?
If they continue doing what they are doing, I think they will be in for an equalizer. You know, the guys are really playing a good ball. Nothing shows that Kingate are leading the game by 1 goal to nothing. You know, they are all playing 50-50 game. Everybody is doing his own best just to see that his team is still ongoing. So I think if Jehams keeps on doing what they are doing, I think they will be in for an equalizer.
Okay, so Jehams should keep on pressing to get an equalizer. Shot!
That's Emmanuel.
And look at what Emmanuel did. That was blocked beautifully. And look at that dangerous free kick. She has been taken by the referee against Kinget. Do you think Jehams can capitalize on this free kick to get the equalizer?
Only they have someone specializing in set pieces. You know, as a team, you need to get someone specialized in set pieces. And when that player is there, you are sure that Charlie, this ball my player is going for will be perfectly good. And that was what helped the Golden Cakes in their game against Dansoman Leeds. You know, they had someone who was specialized in set pieces, and his first set piece was a goal for them. And so I think if the guy kicked this ball very well, it will be an equalizer for Jehams.
So Andus Adu and Balufufu behind the ball. Let's see whether their communication can yield dividends for Jehams. Because Jehams are down by 1-0, and we've done about 28 minutes of play here at Lost Wembley Park. Abelo, look at that one, and it was headed beautifully by the man Joseph Ofori.
Like I said, even though the ball was intercepted by the Kingate guys, but I could see Abelo Fofo. The point, the position he positioned, the way he positioned the ball was on point. Everything was on point. You could see the ball was going directly to the pole. Nothing was wrong with it, but just that the Gengen guys were at the right position just to kick the ball out.
So a brilliant one there. Didn't head touch with the ball. And a long one in the half of Kingate by goalkeeper. Benjamin Chum grabs that one. Starting the ball up. 1-2 play. Kingate on the move. Kingate, what can Kingate do? Passes the ball forward and looking forward to connect the ball to the man, Obin Osei, but he arrived late at the scene. That was a physical battle between William and Obin Osei. They are just protesting against some of the decision of the referee. This free kick, lovely play, turned beautifully. And the referee has shown the coach of Jehams red card. He has been sent off. The coach of Jehams has been red carded. And he needs at the scene that we are witnessing. Look at what we are witnessing here. And the man seemed to be so furious.
It's the right decision taken by the referee. You know, sometimes the coaches do make some comments, and even if it's yourself, you take that such decisions in a different way altogether. You know, you are human. Aside the job, putting the job aside, you are human, have your feelings. So when someone says something bad to you, you have to react. And so that, I think it was the right thing being done by the referee. Is he calling the game off?
He's trying to call.
Is it because he's down by a goal or what?
I think the decision that he's taking, and It's like
See the
they have
reaction from
scored.
the fans.
Look, the fans
See
are
the
not happy with the
reaction
kind of
from them.
decision.
They are not okay of it.
They are not
How
okay.
how can a team owner, not the coach, it's not the coach.
He's a
He is
team
a
owner.
team owner. How can a team owner react like this?
How should
You
he?
never see this in any professional football.
And look at his
We
reaction.
are all professionals, but sometimes we behave unprofessional.
And look at his reaction. I don't think it was the best way to address that concern. It is an unfortunate situation by Jehams calling the game.
We know we
At
are
the 30
professionals, but
minutes of the
sometimes
game.
one or two things makes us react as unprofessionals.
Yeah.
For once in our life, we should let our professionals maintain. We should maintain our professionalism and stop being unprofessionals. This is unprofessional. We see what is happening on the page is unprofessional.
Yeah, it's unprofessional.
How can a team owner behave like this?
And in association football, we shouldn't entertain this.
Such things are not allowed in football. It's not. It's not.
And even if you have a concern to raise, you shouldn't have done it in this manner. Because this league has a disciplinary committee which you could have written to them to address your grievances.
You know,
But you can't go
wait
on the
for the
pitch.
game to finish. When it's done, you can write up and protest, and the management teams are all there waiting for you.
And an unfortunate situation.
You know,
That
some
is
of the
happening.
things are not supposed to be happening on the football field.
Even the morale of the players, I think by now will be down. The morale of the team will be down.
And per these reasons, I don't think the team owners are even supposed to be allowed to enter the pitch.
For
you
sure.
never see Ibrahim always sitting at the bench or anywhere. You see him in the stands.
Yeah.
That's how it happened. So I think this is one of the examples that it's a reason that we shouldn't allow the team owners to go on the pitch. They have to be at the VIP and watch the game from there.
So
We expect
The game-
some actions, such actions from the coaches, not from the team owners.
yeah, for sure. And the game is continuing. Lovely pass. Pushing forward. Kingate on the move. Kingate. Look at that one. By Wahab Adams. 1-2 play. Wahab Adams, and the ball is out of play. The decision that was spotted by the referee. Musa Mukaila, a long through, looking to connect the ball to Abalofufu, but couldn't get touch with Abalofufu. Kingate on the move. Kingate. What can Kingate do? Look at that dribble, and he was intercepted by Musa. So it's a free kick in favor of Kingate.
You know, looking at what Roland Kume did, no wonder he had the first goal. No wonder he scored a goal for Kingate. And I won't be surprised if he's able to score the second goal or any of the goals for Kingate. I won't be surprised at all. Because looking at the style of play, the guy is a very good guy. He's a very good player.
So time will tell. A long one, headed, and goalkeeper Joshua Abe grabs that one. A long throw to Musa. Still Jehams. Lovely clearance there. And there was a tackle from Ofori, which the referee has taken in favor of Jehams. So it's 1-0 in favor of Kingate. A long one and a lovely save by the goal. Look at the miss. What a miss by Roland Kumi. He could have gotten the second goal for Kingate. Kingate. Controls beautiful. And it's a quick throw by Kingate. A long one. Controls beautifully. Looking for an option. Pushing forward. 1-2 play. Jehams on the build-up, turns beautifully, and he couldn't get touch with the ball. Ball has been won by Kingate. Kingate attacking down the left-hand side. Push the ball to his left. Controls beautifully by a strong challenge by William, which has been taken against. Jihams. Free kick for Kinged there. And Musa Mukaila with the ball. Long one. And goalkeeper Joshua Abbey grabs that one, controls beautifully. And it's a throw in. And one player, Joseph Ofori, is down on the turf, and if you look at his face, no one will tell he's in pain now, friends.
Yeah, the guy is really in pain. You know, it wasn't an intention. Emmanuel Mensah was falling down, and I mean that incident happened. It wasn't an intention being that guy being tackled wrongly. It wasn't an intention at all.
So let's see what he can bring to play. Kinged possessing the ball, swinging passes together. Kinged, lovely tackle there on the move. And Alfred didn't get touch with the ball.
Jihams are playing very well this afternoon.
Yeah. Jihams are
playing very well this afternoon.
And it's a free kick for Kinged. A long one in the 18-yard box and headed away by Musa Mukaila. So it's a corner which is going to be taken. Long one headed away by the Kinged men, controls beautifully, and look at that one. There was a challenge that the referee ignored. Still Kinged on the build up, a lovely touch. What a dribble, and still Kinged to the far left. Just beautifully. 1-2 play. On the move. What can he do? Pass, and a lovely clearance by Eric McCarthy. Ball now in the half of Kinged. Throw beautifully to Shadrach. Shadrach to Wahab Adams. Wahab switches play to the left, and the goalkeeper Joshua Abbey grabs that one. In the air. Headed away. Jihams pushing forward. Jihams, what can Jihams do? A cross, and no one was there to connect the ball. Still Jihams, and he tried a dribble, but he was unsuccessful. So it's a corner in favor of Jihams. Andrews, long one from Andrews, headed away by the Kinged men. Kinged on the move. Kinged want to play a counter. What can they do? And send the pass to the left. And the pass was so swift for Alfred to get to. So it's a goal kick. Eric pushes the ball to the middle, to the far right. With the ball now. Alfred with the ball, and the ball is out of play. Long one. And that was a feeble one for the goalkeeper. Didn't even come closer to the goalkeeper, Prince.
Yes, you could see that ball was way off target. It was way off target. I expected the guy should have done something better than what he did. The man Andrews Ado, he should have done something better than what he did, but that ball was really off target.
So Donny Kusi couldn't control, a poor control by Donny Kusi. Control headed Wahab Adams, back to Kusi. Wahab Adams, one quick play, and Kusi couldn't get to the ball. A quick throw to the goalkeeper, Joshua Abbey, in his half. A long one approaching the goal line of Kinged, and goalkeeper Benjamin Chung also grabs that one. And back to sender. In the air, she stepped beautifully. Jihams defending so well. Kinged on the move. Look at that one. To the defender. 1-2 play. Ado. That one. Ado on the move. Ado. Light cross Still with the ball. Jehams pushing forward. Jehams. Musa Munkaila sends the ball back. Thomas has the ball now. Thomas has lost the ball. Kinget on the move. Kinget. What a miss! What a miss! What a miss by Roland Kumi. Wow, Prince. Look at that goal.
Better. He should have done better.
Look at that chance. I see this goal. It was easy to score than to miss, Prince.
The goal net was breathing. I thought this ball should have been a second goal for Roland Komi. But not knowing he was doing something better for himself. I think he's comfortable with what he did. He's comfortable because nothing show on his face that, he has regretted what he did. It seems he's comfortable with what he did. And we all must accept it.
Chasing the ball brilliantly by Abalofufu. Throw in by Jehams. Quick through. Thomas. And trying to find Stephen Watson. But Stephen Watson couldn't control the ball. Benjamin Chum behind the ball. A long one. Headed away by Andrew. There's a throw in favor of Kinget. Quick throw, lovely pass. And that was unnecessary antics there. Turns beautifully. Kinget. Jehams on the move. Jehams and defenders of Kinget. Wahab Adams. Wahab sends a cross to find Roland, but Roland Musa Munkaila. Headed away. Musa still with the ball and the goalkeeper. A long one. Headed. Kinget wants to play. Still Kinget. Look at that one. Fed up beautifully. Kinget on the move. And a strong challenge there. Musa Munkaila brings the ball forward. And Thomas fighting for the ball. Thomas has the ball now. Push the ball to his far right. Turns beautifully. And two-man marking him. Kinget. And a strong challenge by the man, Vincent Corti. There's a throw-in in favor of Jehams. We have done about 43 minutes of play. And Kinget are leading by 1-0. Kind courtesy by Roland Kumi. Long one. And he nearly gave the goalkeeper trouble, Prince.
I don't know where the goalkeeper was going. Where was he going? Where was he going at all? Because he was lucky this ball went off target. Because if he had gone the target,
and Wahab Adams passing the ball forward. What can he do? And shot deflected beautifully.
It was a right decision taken by
Eric
Adams.
McCarthy.
It was a right decision.
Good play. Kinget. Long one. Looking to find and headed away by the goalkeeper. Grabs that one. A long throw in the half of Kinget by goalkeeper.
You know, Joshua Abe should really discipline himself. He has to discipline himself. It's not discipline this evening at all. It was his mistake that caused them that one goal. And he's still repeating that same mistake.
And look at that challenge. He nearly slaughtered. So the referee has called for the first half of the game. And Kinget have their noses ahead. Kind courtesy by Roland Kumi. Fine strike. Got them through in this first half, Prince. Are you surprised? Kinget are leading Jehams by 1-0.
I'm not surprised, even though the goal came by a mistake being made by Jehams goalkeeper Joshua Abe. Even though it was a mistake, but I'm not surprised. You could see for the first 45 minutes, the game has gone in 50-50% for both of the teams. They've really showed that indeed they are the teams that we saw them to be. They've really played very well game. They played their hearts out, you know. The guys have really done very well. But I think Jehams guys need to do something much more better than what they did in the person of Thomas Buedi and Abel. You know, Abelo Fofo is the man they need to question this afternoon. Yeah, maybe if there was something he had which wasn't good for him, or he took in something which is not helping him at all, because he has some 1 or 2 chances which should have been goal, but the ball went on off target. And when coming to Kingate Football Club, the man Roland Kumi should be given a thumb up, even though aside losing that ball. If Kingate improve on what they did in this first half, then we'll be in for a good game in the second half. And I'll be surprised if they come today.
So he heard from Prince. We'll be back for the second half of the game. Please stay, don't go away. For the second half of the game, it's King 1, Jiham 0. It's the ongoing AFA U19 League here at Los Wembley Plus in Russia, or you can call it Shukra. And Kinged, look at that chance. 1-2 play. Jihams swinging the passes together to the far left, controls the ball beautifully. What can he do? And the ball is out of play. It's a throw-in favor of Jihams. Quick throw, controls beautifully in the 18-yard box, and 1-2 Jihams, and a lovely clearance by the man Opino Seimano. And we have done just a minute of the second half of the game. Look through 1-2 play, and couldn't get to his man Alfred Adu, who has been fantastic so far in the game. Sebufuri, a long throw, looking to connect, headed away. 1-2 play. Jihams and Kinged. Roland is playing as if he's tired. Clearance still Kinged. A long one. Couldn't get the connection right. Jihams with possession. Jihams on the move, and look at that save by Shadrach. Midfield patrol to the far right, just beautifully by the man, headed away by Yauchumesi. And foul transported by the referee. Kinged are really looking like a confident team. A long throw, passes beautifully. 1-2, controls beautifully. Just 10. Kinged. Look at that lovely 10 by Obinose. Roland still with the ball, the goal scorer to the far right, and trying to find the man Shadrach, but Shadrach couldn't get touch with the ball. The throw in, long throw, twisted beautifully. And look at that turning. Emmanuel Mensah. Wow. Today, Prince, how will you assess the performance of Emmanuel Mensah? Because in the first game, he was their savior. And today, have you been impressed with his performance so far?
But so I think Emmanuel Mensah must back up his game. If only he wants to keep leading, being the leading scorer of his team, then he has to back up his game. He is the leading goal scorer of his team in this particular league.
Wahab doing all the air boy shots, and the goalkeeper.
That was a nice
Joshua Abbey grabs that one. Jihams on the build up, controls beautifully. On the run, Jihams, and ball has been won by Opinose. It's a throw in favor of Jihams. And Andrew is going to effect that kick for us. What can he do? Long one, late in your box, headed away. And that was not a challenge for Kingate. It's a corner in favor of Jihams. Jihams looking forward to get the equalizer, but the defensive setup of Kingate is very strong and composed. A long one, headed, and look at that free header. Look at that lovely header by Emmanuel Mensah. Once again, your man has failed to convict.
He's always a threat when Jihams are attacking. He's always a threat to Kingate FC when Jihams are attacking. And like I said, Emmanuel Mensah must back up his game. But you could see that he's the only one that can make a change for Jihams, and so he must back up his game.
So he must back up his game, opening a long cross, looking to connect by goalkeeper Joshua Abbey once again to the rescue of the ball. Look at that challenge. The referee has spotted family free. Look at that push from Abelu Fufu. So free kick in favor of Jihams. The man Andurado behind the ball. A cross headed, and goalkeeper Benjamin Chum has that one. Long drive headed away. Kingate 1-2. Kingate dominating pace. 1-2 pass. And Jihams back with possession again. About 50 minutes of play. Kingate. Long drive. It connects. Headed away by the Kingate boys. On the move, Kingate. Look at that build up. Kingate still on the move. Roland shoots and sends the pass to his left side.
You know, Roland has been down this particular half, and if Kingate FC want to keep leading this particular match, then I think Roland must back up his game just for his team to continue leading the game. Else, Jihams will come in and do a surprise in this particular game.
So let's see whether Jihams can pull a surprise in this game. The ball is out of play. It's a throw-in favor of Kingate. And they are up by a goal. Roland Kumi getting that fine strike. And on the move, Kingate, a long one. Looking forward to Roland Kumi.
That's a handball.
And Roland Kumi has gotten a free kick outside the box of Jihams. Do you think this challenge is dangerous enough to cause Jihams?
You know, this was exactly what I was talking about. You need to get someone who is specialized in taking set pieces. If this ball like this, if you have someone who is specialized in it, I think you can count this ball a goal even though they've not taken it. But since you know the player is specialized in it, and at any point in time, he can pull a surprise. You can count the ball as a goal. But up to now, if not, we don't know any of them who is being specialized in the set piece. So we are yet to see who can pull a surprise, taking a set.
So let's see who pull up a surprise. And it's a two-human wall by Jihams, and then two players too are behind the ball for Kingen. Kingen, Wahaba Dams. See a good set piece taker. This is his chance. Wahaba Dams, and what a wasteful effort by the man Wahaba Dams. We're expecting this from Wahaba Dams.
I was not expecting this. I was expecting something far, far better than what Wahab Adams did. I actually thought Roland Komi was the one going to take this ball, but I don't know Wahab Adams. So it seems Wahab Adams is the one specialized in set pieces. When it comes to taking set up, so if the man is the one specialized in it, then you need a lot of work to do. Because this cannot be someone who has specialized
and on the move, can get.
You have a lot of work to do.
So they have a work to do. Jehams on the attack, and the ball has played beautifully by Joseph Ofori. Benjamin Chu sends a long drive in the center circle. The ball locates Joshua Abe. Joshua Abe spreads the ball to his right side, pushing forward. What a 10. And Alfred Crunchy with that foul there. Long ball. Can get on the move. Looking forward for Alfred. A cross, and he was looking forward to cross the ball to Wabadam, but Wabadam couldn't get touch with the ball. A long drive approaching the goal line of Kingate. Look at that push. And the referee is contesting the decision. Joseph Ofori is contesting.
That's the right thing to do. That's the right thing. Because he went in for a push and the man was smart enough to dodge him. If you saw what went on clearly, he went in for a push and the man was smart enough to dodge him. And so I think the referee has got everything right.
So the referee got everything right. Two-human wall by Kingate. A cross went wide. It's a goal kick in favor of Kingate. Kingate are still leading by 1-0. And it's like they want to effect a substitution. Michael Ofer is on the standby. And who is he coming to replace? Throwing advantage. Kingate, a long one, looking to connect the ball. And Jihams with the possession. 1-2 play. Kingate still with the possession. Kingate passes the ball briefly. Wabadams tries a dribble and sends the ball back. Kingate still with possession. And to their goalkeeper, Bentu. A long one. Headed away. Shot by Roland.
That was not a bad one. That was not a bad one at all. That was not a bad one at all.
And there was a miscommunication between Roland and Wabadams. Headed away. Kingate still on the move back to their man, Ofori. Wabadams stands beautifully and pass the ball to Ofori. Ofori, the left footed to the right side of attack. Headed away. And could find his defender, Shadrach. Look at that challenge. Jihams on the move. Want to play. Jihams sends the ball forward. Jihams looking to initiate something. Jihams turns beautifully. And the referee has awarded a crucial free kick for Jihams. favor of Jihams. And Kingate are still leading by a goal to 0. What can we see from the Jihams boys? Jihams, a 3-man war by Kingate. A shot! And wow, Eric McCarthy. Shot lacking direction. Benjamin behind the ball. A long drive. Approaching the goal line of Jihams. And goalkeeper Joshua B grabs that one. A long one by the goalkeeper. Looking to be headed. Clearance beautifully by Ofori. And there was a challenge on Roland Kumi. Pass the ball beautifully. Looking to initiate the attack. Jihams on the move. And there was a fall there. Jihams has lost the ball. Look at that lovely pass by Wahaba down, but couldn't get to his target man. Still Kingate controls beautifully. Roland at the left side turns beautifully, and Roland is down on the turf. And it's a throw in favor of Kingate. Roland trying to effect that free kick. Alfred is behind the ball. Will he pass to Roland? And there's a substitution. Number 12 shirted Tony Kusi is coming out for Michael Ofe. So Michael Ofe, the number 10 shirted player, is in the game. Wabadam shot blocked beautifully. And a long one, chested beautifully. And look at that challenge. Wahab with the ball. And a foul has been spotted by the referee. Jihams dribble. 1-2 play. Jihams lays the pass. 1-2 and in the 18 hours, and goalkeeper Benjamin Chu to the rescue. A long drive, just beautifully. What can he do? Pushes away. 1-2 play. Kingate to the far left. Who gets to the ball? Jihams with the ball now. A long drive, headed beautifully by the man Yao Chumesi. Jihams still with the ball up. Jihams, and look at that thing. And Kingate on the move. Wahab pass the ball to his far right. A long cross, looking forward to connect to Roland Kumi, but Roland Kumi was nowhere to be found. And it's a goal kick in favor of Jihams. Shuabi behind the ball. Passes the ball. His far right. A long one. Locates Afa League. And it's down. Alfredo is down. So Alfredo will effect that free kick. Wait. Marked beautifully by Rolanko. Alfred behind the ball. The referee whistles. A long one in the 18, and the ball is out of place. So goal kick in favor of Kingate. So far, so good. away. Far right. What can he do? A long cross. And can he get a head out? What can he do? And look at the challenge on the goalkeeper. What a challenge by Abole Fofo on the goalkeeper, Benjamin Bentu. That was a dangerous one, Prince.
Indeed, that was a dangerous tackle. I'm even short of words. I don't know what came to his mind to raise his leg. I don't think the goalkeeper can continue. I don't think so. Benjamin can continue this game.
Wow.
But the tackle on him was very hard. The guy went in very strongly.
And that tackle was very dangerous. And this kind of tackle can take a goalkeeper out of his career.
I don't think he can continue.
And
you know, the goalkeeper was smart enough. He saw it coming, so he was really swerving from it. And then, but he was unlucky. He got in touch with it very slowly.
And the medical team.
I don't think he can continue. So the best thing is they need to get him off the pitch, and the game continues.
Time will tell if Benjamin Chum can continue. The second goalkeeper is warming up.
Even if he's able to continue, I don't think he will be on at his 100% strength.
He was brilliant so far for King.
Not just today, he has been brilliant since their first game up to today. Their best game, he was the man of the match. Because we saw what he did for King. And today we see what he has done for King for his side.
And the man, Benjamin Chum.
And let's not forget, this is not the last game. We are going for more than 22 weeks, and this happened to be the second week. So you don't have to risk such a best goalkeeper of your team just because you need a win in one game. What about the other 20 games? We need to think about that and take him off the pitch.
By J. Hams. Stephen Watson out, and he has been replaced by Al Hassan Salawat. So let's see what Al Hassan will bring to play. Headed beautifully. Looking to connect the ball, but Alfred lost touch. Throw in. Shadrach dribbles. Shadrach passes to a long one to Abadam. Couldn't control. And Kinged! What a strike! Myoma. And the man, Michael Ofori, nearly had the second goal for Kinged Prince.
Michael Ofori really tried his best. He tried what he can, but he was just unlucky for the ball to go away off the post.
And the goalkeeper has that one. Benjamin Chu.
You know, like I said, still Emmanuel Mensah again. Emmanuel Mensah is still here yet to put the ball into his opponent's net. But I think the Kingate guys have found an antidote to Emmanuel Mensah.
So a quick throw by Kingate. Lovely throw. Back to the man. Joseph Ofori. And he lost control. 1-2 play. Kingate on the move. What a dribble. 1-2 to the far right. Can he send a cross? A cross! And what a high cross. He was looking for it to get the ball to Roland Kumi. And we've done 66 minutes of play. And still, Kingate are leading J-Hams by 1 goal to 0. Long one. Headed away by the jungle. Grabs that one. Two. In the air.
You see what I always talk about? Miscommunication in between the players themselves.
Look at that chance. Cleared beautifully by Yao Chumesi. Still on the move. J-Hams. J-Hams swinging passes together. Lovely cross. Still J-Hams. A low cross. And the boys are really playing a delightful display of football. Look at the way they swing the passes together. It's just lovely. They are just in flight to watch. So goal kick to Kingate, and the goalkeeper will effect that. So we've done about 67 minutes of play here at Lost Wembley. Long one, headed away by Andrews Adu. The ball is out of play. It's a throw in favor of Kingate. Throw, controls the ball. Kingate back to the man, Shadrach. Shadrach pushing forward. Shadrach trying to dribble but unsuccessful. Jihams a long one. Controls beautiful. Jiham from the move. Look at the chance. Turns beautifully, and he was tackled by his man. Yao Chumas doing all the defensive work for Kingate, making sure he gets his tackles right. And it's a free kick in favor of Jihams. The referee has whistled. Andrews headed away by Shadrach. Quick play by Jihams. 1-2. Turns beautifully. Jiham sends the ball to his right and couldn't find his target man. Jiham still on the move. Jiham and lovely clearance by Joseph Ofori. Long drive headed away. Controls. And look at Wahaba Dams. The ball is now in the half of Jihams. Shots in the air. Challenge. Look at that challenge. Joseph Ofori and Andrews Adu. And substitution is going to be effected. Jersey number 4, Joseph Ofori, is out for Peter. So the man Peter is on the turf. Let's see what Peter will have to shoot. A long one, just a beautiful. Jihams on the move. Foul. Spotted by the referee. A long one. Free kick in favor of Jihams.
The goal scorer.
And the man Roland is out for Gideon Ofosu. So Gideon Ofosu is on for Roland Kumi, the goal scorer. A long drive headed away. Long one. Controls beautifully. Wow. Looking for an option. Then look at that one. He has gifted the ball to the Jihams man. Turns beautifully. Jihams on the move. Jihams, what can he do? And couldn't connect the ball. Look at that touch. He gets his touch on point. And goalkeeper Benjamin Chu has the ball now. Free kick to be effected by goalkeeper. Now drive in the half of Jihams. Kingate. Slack direction. Joshua passes the ball forward. Andrew tried to dribble Wahab, but Wahab slided and the ball is out of play. A quick throw back to Andrew. Andrew on the move. Andrew turns beautifully. Just 10. Back to the man Andrews. Andrews with the dribble. Andrews with the dribble again. And the ball has been won by the King boys. The King boys are initiating attack. Wahab Adams pushing forward. Wahab. And Wahab Adams has laid the pass to his left side. Wahab play. Ball with Wahab now. Wahab dribbles and had lack support. Jehams on the move. Jehams ball won back by the King boys. He's supposed to win that one. Looking to connect the ball. Michael Ofe. Headed away. Stood beautifully. Still on the move. Jehams with our shot. And it seems not to be an issue for the King defense. And the player is complaining bitterly for that challenge. Emmanuel Mensah not finding his rhythm in the game, Prince.
Yes, Emmanuel Mensah, you know, before the commencement of this particular game, I told you Emmanuel Mensah will be a guy to watch this afternoon because he is a leading goal scorer of Jehams in this particular league, but it seems this afternoon he looks a little bit disappointed.
So substitution by Jehams. Abelo Fofo is out for the man Rahman Amano. And also Thomas Wedi will make way for Samuel Apia. So 2 quick substitution by Jehams. Do you think it can make an effort in the game?
I think, yeah, looking at where the time is taking us now, he needs some fresh legs on the pitch because his guys are all tired. He needs some fresh legs on the pitch, and you could see King has made some 1, 2, 3, 4 changes, and it has gone in favor. It has gone on to help them a lot.
Shot headed away by Shadrach. Still the ball with Kingate. Pushes the way. Kingate, and a clearance by Joshua Abbey. Make no mistake. If not because of the timely intervention of Joshua Abbey, Kingate will have reached their second. Kingate still on the move. Pushing passes together. Look at that one. Sends it to the middle. Back to the man. Back to him. Shaking passes together. Look at that move. 1-2 play. And look at the connection of the ball. Kingate are really a delight to watch.
Kingate are giving us some kind football this evening. Wow, they are really on point. The guys are
Daniel,
you know,
is also coming for Vincent Courty.
You know, these are some of the things that happen when a player adapts to the coach philosophy. You know, whatever the coach instructs to the players, they pick it and they take it in good faith and they apply it on the field of play. Unlike my guys, you could see my guys look a little bit I don't know to use disorganized or
by Wahab Adams, still on the move.
You know, the communication between the players, Jehams, their players are not on point, are not on top. And as a players, I think these are some of the things they need to improve on.
So Jehams need to improve on their communication skills. Back to the man. Cross. Look at the connection. And Jehams fuse this one. Still Kingate. Kingate swinging passes together to the far right with the ball. The cross. And Wahab Adams couldn't connect that one. Still Jehams. Jehams, a long one. Headed away. Jehams still on the move. Dribbles his marker. 1-2 and gifted a ball to Gideon Fosu. Jehams still on the move. Jehams pushing forward. Wahab Adams gets in the ball. Alfred on the move. Alfred. It's not a foul, but the referee should know it. Jehams in the ball up. And the ball is up. Throwing in favor of King. A quick throw there. 1-2 to their man, Yao Chumesi. And Kinged. Drive, headed away. And Jehams. And a foul has been spotted by the referee.
No, Emmanuel Mensah looks a little bit tired, so I think the coaches should take him off the pitch and bring on another Arrowhead. He's tired, very tired.
So Emmanuel is tired in the game.
They need to take him off and
He
bring
got
in
all
another
the supplies
Arrowhead.
that he needed in the game, but still didn't make an effort in the game. Free kick for Jehams. Goalkeeper Joseph Abbey behind the ball. A long drive approaching the half of Kingate. Headed away beautifully by Yao Chumesi. Look at the direction of the ball. Are you disappointed with this kind of?
Disappointed. You remember I told you this particular player will do very good to a Kingate. So they needed someone who can string in the passes. He was the Arrowhead in the first half. And they saw that the guy is not doing anything to help the team, so they need to bring him into the midfield. And after he was brought into the midfield, you've seen nothing good from him. So I think it's better he gets off the pitch and someone better plays him.
So it's better he gets off the pitch. Jehams still on the move. Jehams pushes the ball forward, and the ball has been won by the Kingate boys. Look at that effort. And look at that miscommunication by the Jehams players. They are just rushing to make effort in
There's communication on their side.
A quick throw. Yao Chumesi pushes the ball forward, controls beautifully. Lovely turn. Wahab Adams. And Wahab Adams has gifted the ball to the Jehams boy. A hard tackle by Musa Muntawakil. Done about 80 minutes of play, 10 more minutes to go, plus added time by the referee. Long one, approaching the goal line, but couldn't make an effort. Jehams passes the ball to Jehams still in the ball. Jehams, look at Jehams, 1-2, and Ado trying to get his target, but the ball has been cleared beautifully by Peter. It was beautiful. Jehams still on the build-up. Jehams, Andus looking to put, and Andus couldn't get to the ball on time. So it's a goal kick, difficult to get. And it's like there's a bit of time wasted by goalkeeper Patrick Chu. A long drive. Headed away. Still Jehams. Kingate back in possession. Kingate holding the attack once again. Headed. There was a push by Yao Chumesi. It's a free kick in favor of Jehams. And it's like Jehams are just getting the set pieces, but they are not making good use of their set pieces.
No one specializes in taking set pieces for the Jehams. And that's something the coach must work on, because this game at the end of the 90 minutes you get a lot of set pieces. And you need to get one player who is always specializing set pieces and penalties as well. So we saw this on our second game, the game against Golden Kings, and that's my we saw that Golden Kings had a player who was specializing in taking set pieces. Whenever he's behind the ball,
Eric shot! Beautiful. To Jehams. And Raman Amano nearly got the equalizer for Jehams.
I told you, Kingate should think of taking this keeper out of the pitch. I said it.
Goalkeeper, it seems it's not in a good mood.
I said it, they should take him off the pitch for their own good, because we have 20 more weeks to go.
And it will be risky to risk the young goalkeeper So 2 players down on the turf. Gideon Fosu and his goalkeeper, Benjamin Chu. And the medical team are attending to Benjamin Chu.
Is it that they are hurt or there's a North African lifestyle? Are they hurt or is it North African lifestyle?
For the goalkeeper, I think it's hurt.
What about the player?
Because if you look at the challenge, for the player, it can be a time waste.
Yeah, I think it's a North African lifestyle. That's how it is.
So they are leading by 1-0, and the pressure on them, they need to slow the game a bit for J-Hams. So we've done about 85 minutes of play here. And Kingate are still leading by a goal to 0. Goal by Roland Kumi in the first half of the game. Is still holding on here. And several chances, several shots on target, several set pieces that J-Hams feel to utilize their chances. All about the AFA U19 League here at Los Wembley Plaza in Russia. This is the heart of Zogo. The best turnout of our games was against Boca and Shukra. And the cross looking to connect, but beautifully. Who is there? And a lovely clearance by Tammy Musa. On the run. On the run, Alfred on the run, Alfred dribbles, Alfred sends it across, and there was a handball situation which was ignored by the referee. Wow. Handball situation being ignored by the referee. And shot! Which went past the goalkeeper. Long one, second. J-Hams, can they do something? And look at that one. And J-Hams are just wasting the chances that come their way, Prince.
You know, Samuel Appiah came off the bench this second half, but you know, their previous game, you could see that Samuel Appiah was one of the guys who was deciding the pace for J-Hams team, even though Emmanuel Mensah got the goal, but he was one of the guys who were deciding the pace for the Arrowheads, and today he was coming from the bench. You could see that nothing was showing on behalf a side that he was coming in to do something better for J-Hams. So I think the guy needs to improve his mark. We are left with 5 minutes or within 10 minutes to go, and J-Hams must really do something. If they have something to do, this is the time they have to do.
So J-Hams need to do something. If they have something to do,
at least the players must do something before they die.
At least a second, this is the minute to do what they need to do best. J-Hams and timely intervention clearance by Yao Chumes. Yao Chumes has been brilliant.
Yeah, he has been brilliant this season.
Taking all.
Not only him, the full setup has been brilliant this season.
J-Hams still with the build up. A long one. And look at that bicycle kick. And the goalkeeper. Once again, saved the ball.
It's what I told you, Samuel Appiah, he was the one doing that magnitude.
A long one, headed away. Ball went wide. And there's going to be a substitution for J-Hams once again. And the man, Musa Muntawakil, is out. For Adams Ni. 87 minutes. Just 3 minutes to end of proceedings here. Round one. Headed away. J-Hams still in the move. J-Hams, what can they do? Fighting for the ball. And Kingate on the build up. Just push there. Controls the ball. Passes the ball beautifully. 1-2 play. And Wahab Adams pass didn't get to his targeted man. And William are clearing the ball. And look at that effort. Emmanuel Mensah doing all that he can, but still It's not penetrating through the defensive setup of Kingett. A very resilient team. And Benjamin June. A kick in the air and grabbed beautifully by Juicy. And Kingett on the move. Wahab Adams. Wahab and Wahab Adams. Foul by the Jihams. It's a free kick in favor of Kingett. And they have their noses ahead. They lead by 1 goal to 0. And we've done about 98 minutes of play. 2 more minutes plus added time to go. So Kingett behind the ball. Kingett. A shot deflected. Still Kingett. And the ball is out of play. And it's a throw-in in favor of Kingett. And Peter throws the ball. And it's corner. And Peter to effect this one. Peter behind the ball. Peter, a long one. Cleared beautifully. Shot! What a shot! Lovely shot by Gideon. And there was a push from the Jihans man. So it's a throw in favor of Jihams. A long throw. There was a push. And the push has been spotted by the referee. And we've done 90 minutes of play. So we are waiting for the added time from the referee. And it's a corner in favor of Jihams. Jihams. And Kingett are really positioned themselves in a good way to diffuse this pressure. Headed away by Shadrach. And there was a push by the Jihams men. So we have few minutes to the end of time. Swinging passes together. Kingett. Wahab and Wahab and Alfred dribbles and wow, Alfred lost stamina. Jihams swinging passes together and the ball and a complaint by Emmanuel Mensah, the arrowhead for Jihams. Doing all the running, doing all the shooting, doing all the intercepting, but still, he can't get a goal for his side. A long one, and here we are. The referee has called for the end of the game, and it's Kingett 1, Jihams 0. A lovely strike by Roland Kumi in the first half of the game was enough to grant Kingett all 3 points in the game. Jihams won their first game. That was against Shukra. And in this game, things were difficult for them. They had chances. They had opportunities. But still, they couldn't convert. Prince, your fair assessment of the game.
It's been an exciting 90 minutes here at Loso Park. And looking at the game, Kingett FC had everything. I mean, in the game on. The coach did a very massive job there. You could see that his changes, everything was on point. His substitution, everything they did. The guys that came from off the pitch onto the pitch, everything was on point, and you could see that they came in to rather fill in the loopholes that was in their side, and the coach did very well. Going into the Jehams Soccer Academy, I think what their team owner did had a lot of pressure on them. You know, when you are on the pitch of play, a little bit, something that happened, it can cause your team a lot of harm. And I think the coach, Habib, and all did a lot of job there, but his team couldn't continue from there. They couldn't proceed from there. So I think if the Hams are going to continue this game, and let's not forget this particular tournament was not made for who can run, was not made for who have the talent, was made for who have the if only they want to win this particular league.